Dr. Nazish and the Drops of Hope. In a quiet village where the sun painted golden fields and children ran barefoot through dusty streets, there lived a kind and gentle doctor named Dr. Nazish. Dr. Nazish had a heart full of love, especially for children. Every time she saw a child laugh, play, or take their first steps, her eyes would shine, but deep in her heart, she carried a story that made her mission more than just a job. Years ago, Dr. Nazish had a little brother named Humza. He was cheerful, always laughing, and loved flying paper planes. But one day, when Humza was just 5, he woke up and couldn't move his legs. His smile faded, his laughter stopped. The doctors said a terrible word: polio. Dr. Nazish was just a child then, but she remembered the tears in her mother's eyes and the helplessness in her father's silence. Humza never walked again. He spent his childhood in a wheelchair, watching other kids play from the window. That day, Dr. Nazish made a promise to herself: "I will fight this disease. No more children should suffer like Humza." Now, as a grown-up doctor, Nazish visited villages with her medical bag and a box of precious vaccine drops, tiny drops that carried hope. She gathered the children under a shady tree. Among them were Ali, Zoya, Mina, and Rafi. Their eyes sparkled with curiosity. "Do you know what a hero looks like?" Dr. Nazish asked softly. "Like Superman?" Rafi guessed. She smiled. "No, like the women and men who knock on your doors with a cooler box. They wear badges and carry drops that can save your life." The children listened silently as she continued. "Polio is cruel. It doesn't knock before entering. It doesn't care if you're rich or poor. One day you're running, the next day you can't stand. But these drops," she held up a tiny vial, "can protect you forever." Mina looked worried. "Why do some people say no to the vaccine?" Dr. Nazish's eyes grew moist. "Because they don't understand. And sometimes, polio workers are treated badly. Doors are slammed, words are harsh, but they keep going for you. Every step they take is out of love." Ali whispered, "My mother didn't let them in last time." Dr. Nazish knelt down and gently said, "Tell her about Humza. Tell her he never got a chance to run again. But your legs, your dreams, your future, they are worth those 2 tiny drops." Tears welled up in the children's eyes. They had never heard a story like this before. The next morning, something beautiful happened. As the polio team walked into the village, tired and dusty, they were met with smiles. Doors opened, mothers brought water, children lined up with open mouths and open hearts. And among them, Ali ran up and hugged a polio worker. "Thank you," he said. "You're my hero." From a distance, Dr. Nazish watched with tears streaming down her face. Not of sadness, but of hope. The village changed that day, not just with medicine, but with understanding. Respect for the polio workers' staff, the true frontline fighters who are working this noble cause.